Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are all three of the Office Blokes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Your eyes do not deceive you. There you go. It's exciting stuff, isn't it?
It is big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially on a Monday.
Buzzing.
He's back in here now, eh?
Right then, before we get into this, which I didn't know about until 2 minutes ago, just want to say we're doing full episodes of Family Guy now over on Patreon, once a week on Saturdays. It's gone down pretty well. It's had quite a few views on Patreon.
Very popular. Yeah.
So if you are a patron and you've not watched it yet, go ahead and do it. And if you want that once a week, every week, then sign up to Patreon. Yeah.
How much is
Simple as
Patreon?
that. You know what? You can sign up for just £1.50 a month.
Yeah.
Honestly.
How much is that in US
it's not a
dollars?
joke. $2?
Don't think it's that much, is it?
I think Patreon
180?
may round
Not
it up to $2.
right,
Someone will have to
okay.
let us know on
Yeah.
that. I'm not sure.
Not sure the exchange rate, but yeah, cheapest chips.
You can't even subscribe to a streaming service.
Cheapest chips. See what you did there.
Nice. You can't even subscribe to a streaming service and watch full episodes of Family Guy for that money. But you can watch full episodes of Family Guy with us for that money. So yeah.
Fair comment that day.
Yeah, so actually you're saving money.
What more could you
Right then, you literally, it was you, Office Bloke Daz, that mentioned this a minute ago.
I know,
right?
Mike just gave you a great segue into it as well, which you totally ignored what I said. And just went, yep, superb or something without realising.
To be honest, I forgot what it was.
When he said cheapest chips, I went,
Yeah,
great segue.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not used to Mike doing the segues.
Okay.
guard.
He's got a segue. Gets him around the shopping centre.
Right, yeah, the One Chip Challenge is being banned or at least pulled from store shelves. And didn't you say Amazon and eBay are
eBay
stopping
over
it?
here in the UK, they took it off the shelves already. So I think they were probably the only two places you could get it from in the UK.
Right, I got it off eBay.
Yeah.
Because one person has allegedly potentially died because of eating it.
Yeah, but they're not sure why. They're not sure if that was the cause yet.
If it's linked. So it says teen there as well, so...
Yeah, I think it's 14.
Right.
Yeah, I mean...
young teen, isn't it? So
really sad, you know,
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
It's a really sad thing.
Yeah.
I will say, I'd like to know how many have been sold and consumed worldwide versus, like,
how many died?
One death, because...
Yeah.
I mean, the vast majority of things are going to have an outlier. You know, like something is going to
If
happen.
there's one death due to it, then it's one too many, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Oh, it's absolutely one too many, yeah.
I think something like that maybe should be like 18 over. You know, if you're an adult,
That's
then,
why.
Possibly,
yeah. 8 targets.
Yeah.
But, you know, 14, I didn't realise.
I'm pretty sure it comes
It's
with
like
loads of
young.
warnings on the pack as well.
It's all over it.
is.
I think what it was, he probably eating it so hot and just blew his head off. Too hot.
Right, self-deleted. Let's find out about it anyway. The One Chip Challenge pulled from store shelves after teen death.
We are just learning tonight that snack company Pocky is now pulling off its signature spicy chips from store shelves all across the country. This is after a teenager in Massachusetts reportedly died, according to his family, while trying to complete the quote-unquote One Chip Challenge. That's essentially where people like eat this like super spicy chip. They take a video of it and then see how long they can not eat or drink afterward.
She's a pro, isn't she? The One Chip Challenge, where like they like eat one chip.
It's a challenge.
Didn't realise that was on the package. That wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything.
Yeah, that's
You know how long Dave waited?
1 second.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Were you questioning his ability to go a length of time?
It was a second longer than both of you. So the whole point of these spicy challenges is to do no reaction. You know, you've got to go as long as you can. People time it, but people do crazy spice challenges.
Phil
now.
Schofield did it and didn't flinch, did he?
He's always been a bit spicy, though, hasn't he?
I'll hold back what I was going to say.
Yeah.
14-year-old Harris Willowbaugh's death is now being investigated by a medical examiner. I want to bring in Kristen Dahlgren. What do we know? It is not I don't believe, Kristen, it's an official or formal recall, but the company is voluntarily pulling this. Do I have that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So they're asking retailers now to remove it from the shelves. They are offering a refund. Look, this is, the self-proclaimed spiciest chip in the world. It contains something called Carolina Reaper pepper, as well as Naga Viper pepper, which are among the spiciest peppers known to man. It comes in a coffin-shaped package. It is labeled very clearly on the package that it's for adults only. It should be kept away from children. But we had earlier this week that 14-year-old in Massachusetts. His family says that.
Didn't realise it said that on the package.
It's got warnings all over it.
Yeah.
But, if you're allergic or sensitive to spicy foods, peppers, nightshades, because chilies are in the nightshade family, I think it is,
right,
which is like, tomatoes, potatoes.
Ah, right, okay.
So there's a possibility this kid had a pre-existing allergy maybe that he didn't know about, or something's been triggered.
I suppose that's why they've got to investigate, isn't it, and see.
Yeah, because if it turns out to be something else, it might be they've pulled it until they know better, and then
Yeah, well, it's err on the side of caution. If someone's died from it, or potentially died from it, then yeah.
It's a pause on her face, that as well, Dave.
Hey, yeah, looks like she's just eating one herself, doesn't
Oh,
she? There?
I thought it was something else, but go on.
world's spiciest sausage.
We had earlier this week that 14-year-old in Massachusetts. His family says that he was at school. He tried to eat the chip. He started to get a stomach ache. He went to the nurse and was sent home. He felt a little bit better, and then ultimately he passed out and couldn't be revived. There also were 6 children that we learned about today in an elementary school in Florida. A dad says that his daughter brought the chip to school, and the 6 children got sick. One of them just wiped their eyes and had a problem, and another one tried to eat it, and so there was a big concern there. So Pocky's saying that they're pulling the chip from shelves. They expressed condolences to the Willoughby family. They also said while the product continues to adhere to food safety standards, out of an abundance of caution, we are actively working with retailers to remove the product from the shelves. So Pocky is going to take that off. This has been a viral challenge. Some schools actually had banned it over the past year. And, celebrities like Tony Hawk were seen eating it, but those chips will not be available anymore.
It's interesting.
God, I've got a great joke as well. It's going to have to wait.
I've done it, and I've got another one at home sat there because I was going to do it on mine and Ash's channel, and I put it off and put it off.
Do it, Dave.
Yeah.
Do it. Put like if you like the video if you want Dave to do the challenge.
I've done it once
Yeah, you've done it
before,
before.
so I know I can do it. That's the thing, and I want to know how many millions of people have done it. It's awful that this kid's died. It's really, really
That's
sad.
terrible. If that's the cause of it, then
Like, it's not been
just worth it,
been
isn't it?
identified as the cause yet. No,
It's
not
very,
cause yet.
But I mean, you can sort of imagine it doing pretty big damage to you, though, can't
Yeah.
you? I mean, you've had it, so you know it's like we've
Yeah.
had hot stuff,
Yeah.
but not as hot
Yeah.
as that. And some of the stuff we've had, like the hot vodka and this, that's pretty bad. But I mean, that's like 10 times worse. So you think, what's it doing to your insides?
I wonder if things will be pulled off the shelves pending the post-mortem, and then if it comes back to being an allergic reaction or something else, then maybe you'll just see them be back on the shelves.
yeah.
Or
I
maybe
guess so.
Or tone down a little bit.
maybe they'll change the packaging to say over 18s only.
Yeah.
I think
just
so.
say
I think
they
it
say
said
adults
anyway, yeah.
keep out the reach of children. It says that on bleach.
Yeah.
You don't see kids taking bottles of bleach to school, do you?
It's
No, but
how they
then-
can get hold of them, because I mean, you can just order them online, can't you? So
You can order bleach just online.
yes, I suppose you can. Yeah,
But
where's the proof of how old you are? I suppose.
People have died from drinking bleach, and it's like
That's what I'm
this is sad, but you can't
Yeah, no,
just,
but I
you
mean,
can't
this
just
is-
stop everyone in the world doing something because one person.
It's a bit different, though, but this is for eating, though, isn't it? That's the difference. And
Yeah.
that and bleach, I mean, everyone knows bleach is a cleaning agent, or they should do, but this is an eating challenge,
They
isn't
still
it?
have to put "do not drink" on a bleach bottle. though,
Someone's
don't they?
obviously done it.
Yeah,
Haven't they?
Yeah. But the thing is, with things like this, I suppose kids always get hold of them anyway, don't, especially at schools and stuff like that.
Kids
'Cause they
shouldn't
hear
be
about
doing it.
They see it on YouTube, don't they? But they will do, though, won't they?
especially Western kids. Because some countries, kids just grow up eating a lot of spice from a very young
Yeah.
age, don't they? Whereas, like in the West, I know in the States they love the spicy food, but they do over here. But as babies, we're not eating spicy curries and things like that, are we? And building a tolerance.
Yeah.
No.
Not
I
really.
suppose so, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
There you go. Bunch of challenge pull from the shelf. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.